Hello and welcome to a anime review. This one is going to be on one of my personal favorites, The Ghost in Shell. Now, this one, there's two variants to the very first movie, and this whole series starts off with the movie. There's this one, and then there's 2.0. The difference is that this one is 3D, this one's animated. Now, what Ghost in Shell is, it pretty much takes place in the year 2029, I think it is, and pretty much everything is futurized. Like, instead of, well, they have law enforcement, but they have a special division called Section 9, and that focuses on private industry and privateer stuff. And one of the recommendations, or one of the requirements to join this Section 9 is military or some kind of service, and body modifications. Now, when I say body modifications, it could be anything from having a cyber brain to a cyborg body with a human brain. There are plenty of amazing characters in this whole series. It goes from Ghost in Shell the movie, then it goes straight into the standalone complex. There are this is like 26 episodes, but there's there's a movie that pretty much condenses what happens in here to like an hour and 25 minutes of a movie. But there's a lot of engaging things in here. Then after that comes the SAC second gig, which is the standalone complex second gig. And it has a movie for this too. It's just like the first standalone complex. There's just more story in it, and it's great all around. And then there's the Solid State, and this is the last one, which is unfortunate. But I have heard rumors that they are going to be making a new series for Ghost in the Shell. But I would definitely give it a look. It focuses around their chief, and they just go around on missions, and it's a pretty good ride. The movie was definitely worth a see. I would rate this one a 5 out of 5. I don't give anime that high of a priority, but if Ghost in the Shell is on TV, I will definitely watch it, and I have definitely put at least 200 hours into this series alone, just rewatching over and over again. They have a cast of amazing, and I mean amazing, characters. There's Bato. He was a a veteran of a couple foreign wars that happened in the future, and he joins. Then there's Saito. He's a sniper, and the list goes on. The voice acting in this is really great, and the animation is top notch. I mean, there's not a lot that I can say that is bad for this anime, except it can be really hard to follow if you just jump in without watching the first movie. The first movie, you kind of need to see it in order to actually understand it, but they do kind of make it a little obvious when you jump into an episode. It's not, you won't be missing a lot, but if you want to know the full story, you have to watch the first movie first. It's great. the first movie is all about this great hacker that hacked into the national security system and pretty much downloaded himself into this program, and this program is just floating on the internet, and he finds his perfect match, and it's the chief of Section 9, and she goes in and they meld together, spoiler alert, they meld together, and that's pretty much the beginning of a standalone complex, which I believe this one is the Laughing Man case, which is brilliant in its own. But overall, 5 out of 5. These are great. You definitely need to watch these if you're into anime, and if you've never heard of it before, I'm glad I'm telling you about it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and more to come. Like, subscribe if you want.